Matthew chapter 1. This is the genealogy of Yeshua the Messiah, son of David, son of Abraham. Abraham was the father of Yitzchak. Yitzchak was the father of Yaakov. Yaakov was the father of Yehuda and his brothers. Yehuda was the father of Peretz and Zerach. Their mother was Tamar. Peretz was the father of Hetzron. Hetzron was the father of Ram. Ram was the father of Aminadab. Aminadab was the father of Nachshon. Nachshon was the father of Salmon. Salmon was the father of Boaz. His mother was Rachav. Boaz was the father of Obed. His mother was Ruth. Obed was the father of Yishai. Yishai was the father of David the king. David was the father of Shlomo. His mother was the wife of Uriah. Shlomo was the father of Rechavam. Rechavam was the father of Abiah. Abiah was the father of Asa. Asa was the father of Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat was the father of Joram. Joram was the father of Uzziyahu. Uzziyahu was the father of Jotam. Jotam was the father of Achaz. Achaz was the father of Hezekiahu. Hezekiahu was the father of Manasseh. Manasseh was the father of Ammon. Ammon was the father of Yoshiyahu. Yoshiyahu was the father of Yechanyahu and his brothers at the time of the exile to Babel. After the Babylonian exile, Yechanyahu was the father of Shealtiel. Shealtiel was the father of Zerubbabel. Zerubbabel was the father of Abihud. Abihud was the father of Eliakim. Eliakim was the father of Azor. Azor was the father of Zadok. Zadok was the father of Yakin. Yakin was the father of Eliakud. Eliakud was the father of Eleazar. Eleazar was the father of Matan. Matan was the father of Yaakov. Yaakov was the father of Joseph, the husband of Miriam, from whom was born the Yeshua who is called the Messiah. Thus there were 14 generations from Abraham to David, 14 generations from David to the Babylonian exile, and 14 generations from the Babylonian exile to the Messiah. Here is how the birth of Yeshua the Messiah took place. When his mother Miriam was engaged to Joseph, before they were married, she was found to be pregnant from the Ruach HaKodesh. Her husband-to-be, Joseph, was a man who did what was right, so he made plans to break the engagement quietly, rather than put her to public shame. But while he was thinking about this, an angel of Adonai appeared to him in a dream and said, "Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Miriam home with you as your wife, for what has been conceived in her is from the Ruach HaKodesh. She will give birth to a son, and you are to name him Yeshua, which means Adonai saves, because he will save his people from their sins." All this happened in order to fulfill what Adonai has said through the prophet. The virgin will conceive and bear a son, and they will call him Emmanuel. The name means God is with us. When Joseph awoke, he did what the angel of Adonai had told him to do. He took Miriam home to be his wife, but he did not have sexual relations with her until she had given birth to a son, and he named him Yeshua.